Hello everyone, I'm Kristina Akra from Friars All Access. Let's take a look at some of the exciting highlights from our show. Has it been a long season? I mean, are you surprised we're talking about 2 more games in the regular season?
Yeah, it really does, and it flies by, you know, for the fans, for the coaches, but really for the players. You know, as they go from freshmen all the way up to seniors, it seems like it was just yesterday that we were starting with our first practice, and now we're winding down towards the Big East tournament.
Let's take a look back at some of the highlights from Marshon Brooks. All right, Marshon, when you look back at the 4 years here, think back to your freshman year, how much have you grown?
I remember freshman year I was on the scout team with a different coaching staff. Just being the best player on the other team every day, and I think that was that was the improvement. I mean, that was the difference in my jump between my freshman year and my sophomore year. It was just getting beat up every day in practice by the older guys. I mean, I came into a team that had a lot of seniors, so I was going up against 22-year-olds, so it wasn't really too much minutes for me, but it definitely helped me progress as a player.
Well, I guess I'm really honored because of the fact that, you know, I wasn't just somebody who was a gifted athlete born to be a star. I worked very, very hard for what I had to achieve. I think there's a lesson there, and the lesson is that if you're sincere, you work hard, that even people like Ray Flynn can succeed in basketball, and to be associated with people. Not only did I admire them as players, but I admired them as human beings, as men. I think that that's probably what I'll think of most, is being alongside some of the greatest people that I've ever met in my life.
All right, Bob, I want to ask you the importance of Ray Flynn's time here and the retirement of his jersey.
Well, Ray is an iconic figure, and if you know anything about his background, he was a South Boston kid who actually thumbed down here for his tryout, something you probably couldn't do today. But, you know, I think he went on to become one of the most recognized figures in Providence college history.
Catch Friars All Access on Cox Sports Wednesdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Catch it on demand at channel 1648 anytime.